Yaku, are you in or are you out? Tell me.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yaku, don't say yes when you don't mean it. You can leave. I can solo if you want, man.
I can't leave.
What do you mean you
I'm
can't?
chained.
They're playing for seeding matches. They're crazy. It's already been 5 hours and we still have Yaku. This is a best of 5. And we never heard from Yaku again.
And here we are now, spawning in our seeding matches. This will be a best of 5 going on here, and we're starting it off on inside and out. We're in the bottom left-hand corner map, spawning all the way in that bottom left-hand corner. We have our Red Terran player coming out from the land of Brisbane, representing himself as he is currently teamless. He is a Bush. No, wait, his opponent's a Bush. Who is currently on the path? He is Azure.
Let's go, because spawning in the top right hand corner of inside and out as he's trying to scout this proxy. Oh my god, we have the smack talk as we have a pool first as well. The Australian Zerg player, it is Chappy. And one of the reasons why I was convinced, I was like, mate, I don't know if we can, I don't know if I can live long enough to cover a best of 5. Azure was like, mate, it's okay, I'll 2 racks. And Chappy was like, mate, it's okay, I'll go for fast roaches. And they are men of their word. They're keeping their words.
Yeah, they are. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot.
Oh my god. And Chappy didn't scout, by the way. He's scouting on the left hand side but not on the right, so he doesn't know the spawning pool does finish up. But is he going to be able to respond in time?
I definitely have my doubts. It is just the 2 racks coming up here from Azure. Again, man of his word. He's not mixing things up or with a 3rd racks or anything like that. Wait, hold up.
Are we actually
No,
we're not. He's like, hold on, give me a moment, puppy, let me breathe, as we have a roach forward on the way. So we have a blind 2 racks against a straight up roach rush that both players did announce to each other that they were going to do. But we'll see what comes out on top here, as the Marines are already going to be able to shut this down. Even if this hatchery falls, like, we're going to have roaches coming out for Chappy.
Yeah, and of course, since the racks were proxied across the map, it won't take too much for Chappy to go for a counterattack after dealing with this. If that does happen, Azure on the other side of the map is transitioning out of this. He is getting his factory to prepare for the counterattack.
Oh god.
I hope.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, at the end of the day, Chappy, he doesn't have to. Chappy doesn't have to hold on to this base at all, as it is already on fire, just sustaining more and more losses. Here we go. The roaches come out just in time, trying to focus down these bunkers.
Yes, the Marines in the bunkers themselves are not quite focusing down the hatchery. They are focusing on finding the army. The SCVs aren't quite here to repair. Ooh. The bunkers are still standing, but not for too much longer. A lot of roaches being deleted.
Yeah, the roaches, they go down one after the other. The queen as well. These Marines are getting out of control, Yaku.
Yeah, man with gun.
Man with gun. Eventually, this will be cleaned up. We do see the queen getting low. Oh my god, Azure, he wants that queen so badly. He's trying to chase it down, but no, he will not get it in the end. Chappy has held, and he can now go for a little bit of a counterattack, but he doesn't have that much left to actually do so.
He has a Ravager, you know?
Yeah. Mate, I swear to god, if this stabilizes and gets into a 20-minute game.
It's okay, I found some breath mints.
Oh my god. I
can sustain myself.
Seething matches, puppy. The Cyclone comes out, takes out a Ravager. Azure very quick to respond, very quick to react here, to transition out into his factory play.
And he is throwing down his CC from here. That's foreshadowing in the background.
It is, mate. The gods are not happy with our choices. They're not happy at all. Do you see the Cyclone just trying to catch whatever he can here in the middle of the map? It looks like the Ravagers will not be able to find their way here towards the natural to apply any kind of pressure. Azure, his defense is just a little bit too solid, and meanwhile Chappy, he's gonna be able to be back at home and he's gonna drone, and we're just gonna drone, but we're just droning. We're droning.
Yep. We're getting stable. You know, we're getting an economy.
Yeah, I love how Donaso's in the chat, the admin. He's like, it's just seeding matches. Go to bed. It's a best of 5. Mate, you're not helping. Oh, God. The reason why, as well, we were thinking about getting some rest is because we do have a cast later on tonight at 10 p.m. We do have WTL, so we do need to be in decent shape for that.
Well, that's partially why I agreed to cast the seeding matches, because I know Asher's going to be jumping in for that.
True.
You, on the other hand,
yeah, I need a power nap
yeah,
after this,
dead.
man.
Yeah,
100%, mate. I need another dare iced coffee is what I need.
Aha! Not sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Exclamation mark menu pog in the chat. Hashtag also not sponsored.
The code has been used up like 2 years ago.
If you two want to get some free advertising that you don't have to pay for, let us know. we got you.
Woolworths. What?
God. Anyway, Chappy is going for a follow-up all-in, by the way. He's going for a link flood behind this. He does not intend to make any more drones from here. The wall is not a wall. The tank is going to be biled. It's going to be biled down, but there's another tank on the high ground here. Chappy, he has to commit. He has to try and go for it. The boys are being pulled, and the biles do not take down the tank.
Yeah, good enough body blocking is coming out here from Azure. The repair is repairing, and the Banshee did live. I don't think Chappy is going to be able to take this game. Azure is still alive.
Wow.
And Chappy is droning.
Exactly. Chappy is droning back at home. We have the Lings that just can't find any damage at all. I cannot believe that tank survived, by the way. It is insane. And I'm sure Chappy cannot believe that either. And because of that, we are droning. Because of that, we are transitioning. Double Evo chambers being thrown down. Yaku, we have a second eBay being... It's turning into a longer game.
Yep. I'll give you the recipe for turmeric coffee.
Join the drones! The drones! Chappy, no! The drones.
They are starting to get picked off. See, we thought Chappy was droning because he wanted to mine and for this game to be a bit longer, but he's actually droning so he can pull the boys.
Oh, man, he's pulling the boys. The boys are coming across. He actually is sending one more drone across the map, by the way.
Yeah.
See, a man of his words. A man of his word.
Pull the boy. Does get taken out by the Banshee, however.
Oh my god.
Chappy happy.
I'm not just happy, I'm Chappy! Oh, he did it!
Oh!
He did it!
Oh! He said nothing!
Oh my god. Chap along if you feel like a room without a room. I'm just Chappy. Oh my god. I'm glad that we're not the only ones that have lost our minds casting today. It's not just us, it's also Azure and Chappy.
Yeah, and yeah. I'm glad at least our players have to share in our insanity here. And I'm glad that, you know, we're dragging chat through our insanity as well.
Oh yeah, we're all
We're all in this together.
We're all Chappy now.
we were Chappy all along. Huge run by coming in here, but the drone drilling is good enough for sure, and the reinforcements aren't too far behind to chase this away.
Oh, but you know what? As Azure leaves Chappy, he doubles back, and then he doubles back again. He doesn't commit to another run by, knowing that he's not going to quite do any too much damage whatsoever. And Azure's moving out across the map. As he moves out, I want to give a massive shout out to Odds Protos in the chat for the 350 bits. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate the love that we're giving you right now, because we're probably going to be cursing you out later on tonight.
Oh yeah, we 100% are.
Oh yeah.
We're already sending out the voodoo curse.
Oh god, as we do see Lings collapse. The banelings are coming in a little bit late though, so not the most efficient trade here from Chappy, as the target fire is just too good. Azure is gonna stim on 4. There's only a single baneling left. GG gets called, and Azure takes the first game.
The first game of this best of 5. Let us remind everybody of that. We got at least 2 more coming.
At least 2 more. Here we go. We are going to continue. I'll just post this right here.
Yeah, boy. T-minus 6 hours to WTL. So, yeah. Right, just informing our informing our players here. I'm glad that Chappy here, you know, at least acknowledges that droning up was a mistake.
Yeah. A champion does not care for small mistakes like this, for he will win anyway. I believe Sun Tzu said that.
True. Yeah. You know, a true champion is not the one who wins championships, you know? He is the one who is like Jet Li, the one.
Jet Li was the one, yeah. He was the one where there were 2 of him. There was more than 2 actually.
There were more, yeah. There were like a whole bunch of them, yeah.
It was like, yeah.
That's the point of the movie.
That was the point of the movie. The point of the movie was that there was more than 1.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Speaking of the one, here on Tropical Sacrifice in the top right hand corner, map starting all the way in the top right hand corner, we have the one who has the 1 point advantage in this best of 5. He is once again a man of his word, going for the proxy, representing himself from the land of Brisbane. He is Azure.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. Oh my god, going for some drone scouting. He's crazy. He's a madman. He is gonna miss. Okay, he doesn't miss it, thank god. He is gonna be the Australian Zerg player himself, blue down in this series, but not out as he pulls even more boys. It is a Chappy.
Yeah, this time more of a hatch pool, but it's mostly because he has scouted this proxy and he knows he can get rid of it.
I think Chappy's surprised that he just lost a drone.
Wait.
Chappy lost his first drone that was fighting here. It died.
Wait.
That one SCV had a kill. Yeah.
No.
Oh no. Well,
No, that didn't happen. I think it was just a figment.
There's a second SCV. Azure's doubling down, by the way. He's sending a second SCV across the map here to finish up this bunker. It looks like the second SCV that was already here is sustaining a lot of losses already, distracting these drones as the third worker is going to rock up.
Yes, slowly but surely we'll be able to finish this barracks and eventually, I imagine, start throwing out a couple of racks.
Oh. Exactly how good is the whacker going to be? Another drone is going to go down. Oh, the Marine taking a lot of hits to the face as we have a... Oh my god, we have a flanking drone!
Yo. No. Chappy may have lost... Chappy may have lost a drone to an SCV, but Azure has lost a Marine to a drone, so it all evens out.
True, the champion race is real as the Lings are now out as well here for Chappy. But now with good enough micro, the Reaper should be able to dance the night away with these Lings. No way for it to really go down. The target firing is good enough. And I believe this second Rax is going to barely finish.
And we have a little bit of a pivot away from men with guns to men with jetpacks. Reapers are going to be the unit of choice here for Azure, which makes sense. He doesn't have access to bunkers anymore.
God, exactly. He doesn't quite have access to those bunkers. He has to be a little bit more mobile instead. Going to be trying to find a way in. But now at this point, enough time has passed where we have a decent drone count. We have our queens as well. Chappy is fully fortified here at his natural. His main is looking a little bit exposed. There are no queens here at all, and there's no creep connecting the bases. But Azure is unaware.
Completely without a guard, yeah. One thing missing though, I will say this from Chappy, is the Roach Warren. Normally expected it to be out by now.
Yeah, no Roach Warren. Chappy did promise us that he was going to Roach Rush every game, and Chappy, I'm not happy.
Yeah. May as well give the point advantage to whatchamacallit.
Slappy.
Slappy, yeah. Slappy? Mark?
Oh, God. I forgot that that's what they called him. Oh, God. As we do have continued Reaper production. Actually, interesting. So, okay, I love this. So, Azure, he only made 2 Marines to push away this Overlord to keep Chappy in the dark, to make Chappy assume that he was going to continue Marine production when he's, in fact, switching into even more Reapers.
Yeah, it's going to be insane how the KDA charges are going to get thrown down, and he has just about denied all sorts of scouting, at least when it comes to these Raxes for Chappy.
Yeah, I don't really know what the purpose of committing even further into these Reapers really is. I guess Azure just wants to force a reaction back at home. We do see the CC on location here at the natural. There we go, a couple more Raxes, 3rd CC on the way, so he's just getting into the swing of things, getting into his mid game. Chappy, though, I'm getting worried because he's still stuck on 2 bases.
Yeah, the Roach Run is going to be finishing up now, though, so that's an option.
Oof, yeah, but you know what? Workers are going down left and right. We do have a couple of KDA charges on the ramp as well. No creep connecting the bases. We do have a bit of a transfuse there in the end. This is going to be able to force Azure back for the time being, but so much lost mining time.
Yeah, but you know what? The wall's not a wall, and the Lings are moving in.
Yeah, Lings do move on in here. The boys are being pulled, though. The body blocking is on point here for these Hellions, and the SCVs, finally, some of them go down.
Huh.
The whole position.
Yeah, only 2 of them overall. Very nicely done. Those mules weren't mining towards the end there, but you could argue that they were running out of time anyway. Great defense from Azure.
Yeah, really beautiful defense there. Now it's almost as if we're watching like a ZvT here, where we have Mass Reaper Hellion looking to dive in across the map. If there aren't enough roaches at home, like this can get really dicey. Chappy's already moving out, once again working towards a Ravager Ling push. Oh no!
But it's all scouted here by Azure. He has a nice little concave with his Hellions and with his Reapers as well.
Exactly. 2 Ravagers go down immediately. Meanwhile, at the same time, we have a Ling run by here at the natural base. So Azure this time will be losing some workers. He will be losing some mules.
Quite a bit of them at that. I worry that this may force Azure all in, but I also rejoice if we do get an all in one way or another.
Yeah, I mean, meanwhile, Azure's just memeing it up even harder. He's going for a BC behind this. Which could end the game, to be honest, because the only things that shoot up are these queens that are across the map, and they can't even transfuse because they're off creep.
I think that's gonna end the game, yeah. Chappy,
Chappy, are you ready? The BC's coming out, mate. Oh no.
Thinking face emoticon.png.
.png JPEG. Here we go. Chappy, looking at the units tab, we have how many? We have 5 Ravagers. We have a couple of Lings as well. The BC reveals itself. They can't transfuse.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're saying, dog. Queens do go down. There's nothing left for this BC to worry about, and the Hellions are just roasting the Lings and the Ravagers on the ground. The KD8 charges. Not too many of them have been thrown out, but the additional DPS from the Reapers are always a plus.
Yeah, exactly. The Reaper's actually doing a lot. Never mind, I was ready. Azure was more than ready. Chappy was done. Oh god, as he throws his army away and now he has to prepare back at home, he needs to produce as many queens as possible. We need spores as well. The BC count is only going to get higher from here.
Yeah, we need spores, we need queens, but before all of that, Chappy needs minerals. GG is called Azure. We'll win game number 2, bring us to match point.
Oh, GG Azure with a very interesting start to the game, able to kind of like turn the tables a little bit, go from Reaper production into Marines, back into Reapers as well, maintaining that map control, being able to shut down the Ravagers as they move out across the map. And going for that BC play was really the nail in the coffin. Chappy was not ready.
Yeah, can't have been too happy about that either.
Not at all. Not at all. Oh boy. And yeah, with that, congratulations. Azure is 1 game away from advancing on to his second seeding match, where a probe is waiting for him for another best of 5.
Hey, that's the thing.
That's what I was saying, Yaku. That's what I was saying. That's why I told you to leave while you still could, but it's too late now. Don't forget, we're here forever. And yeah, we'll be here a little bit longer as we are gonna be learning into game number 3. Yaku, this is where the comeback happens. Oh. Oh boy.
Oh. And we are continuing our series now on Waterfall. We're in the top right-hand corner of the map, starting all the way in that top right-hand corner. We have our red Charon player coming down from the land of Brisbane. He, of course, is going to be representing himself, as he's currently teamless. He is on match point, Azure.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Waterfall, we have the Australian Zerg player himself, representing himself as well as his clan, SC Swarm, going for the pool first opening. It is Chappy. Oh my god. It's a 2-rack opening.
Yeah. Low ground wall.
So I kind of love this. So Chappy, of course, is going for a rush. He's going for a pool gas into hatchery. So he's going to have access to lings really early on. He's going to have access to a lot of gas early on as well. He's got options. From here, he can go into a Baneling Nest for a Ling Bane Flood, or he can go into a Roach Warren once again. But if it was going to be a Ling Bane bust, mate, Azure, he's already got a pretty solid wall that he's working on.
Yeah, that's 2 Raxes that you're looking at over here. 1-1.
It is more than one. Meanwhile, we can see for ourselves it is not going to be a Baneling Nest. It is in fact that Roach Warren.
Yeah. A man of his word, Chappy is.
A man of his word. And I'm curious, is this oh my god, he's actually going for 3 racks. Oh my god.
Huh.
And Chappy's going for Burrow.
Huh.
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 So how is this going to work out here? A couple of things. Burrow is actually really good defensively. It means that even if there are Reapers in the mineral line, drones, they can just keep burrowing and they'll never die if your micro is good enough. But because of the opener, the first Reaper's already here and drones already falling, and we do get a full scout off.
Indeed we do. How is Azure going to be able to prepare for this back home? One has to wonder.
Yeah, I don't think that Mass Reaper is going to do too well against roaches. I mean, I guess roaches in low enough numbers aren't going to do too much, I suppose. And Chappy is already droning up from here, so he's not going for any kind of big all-in or anything. I guess he's just going to be, yeah, defending stuck at home.
Which is not at all what you want to do on Waterfall. The entire plan here was for Chappy to take advantage of the short rush distance to be aggressive across the map as quickly as possible.
Yeah, it really was, and now he's just not going to be able to take full advantage of that at all. I love this. I love what Chappy is doing. He's setting up a trap on top of the ramp right now. He is waiting for the Reapers to rock up. He's waiting to unburrow here on top of the army.
But he's going to be waiting a while before...
Yaku, you need to go to bed after the series, okay? You need to go. Can you promise me that, please? I can see you dying. You're dying before my eyes.
There's not series after this.
You're actually dying.
My stomach is actually cramping.
Yeah. Oh my god. So good.
A lot of Reapers coming down.
We do have a lot of Reapers on the way here. I don't believe Azure has been able to get eyes on these roaches, but there we go. We have a scan. We have confirmation on the roaches.
And that should be enough, you know, for Azure to be a little bit more cautious.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he's crazy.
Yo. That synchronized Burrow is just there to put the fear into Azure.
Yeah.
There's a signal to him. Yeah, I got Burrow. What are you gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do about it, mate? As Azure is none the wiser. And the roaches, they unburrow just like that. They take down one. They take down one of the Reapers. That was almost amazing. Surprise!
Almost a perfect ambush.
Oh my god, here we go. They do dive on in. One roach is going to get on a second roach as well. The reinforcements are not here, but it's okay because everything can burrow.
That is true. You know, Azure doesn't want to spend his scans just yet. He wants to spend his energy on mules.
Exactly. Meanwhile, across the map, the roaches, they do push on out. We do have one bunker ready for this, but there are no tanks. There is no banshees. There's nothing else other than man with gun.
And other man with gun. But they're across the map right now. The roaches should be cleared up. We do get a scan being thrown down here. Just to get that detection. I don't believe we have an NG bay just yet.
We do not have an NG bay. We're going to need another scan here as the roaches are. Some of them do end up falling here, but a lot of them do survive. There we go. Another scan just to kill one more roach. Second roach goes down. Nice target fire there by Azure. Meanwhile, the Reapers across the map were all cleaned up. And now we're in a really weird game where we have 2 base versus 2 base. The Terran is equal in workers, so he has a bit of economy. But tech-wise, I guess Chappy's a little bit ahead with Burrow.
I mean, technically, yeah, but he doesn't have tunneling claws.
He doesn't.
So, yeah. Even if these roaches burrow, they can't actually do anything until they unburrow. And when they do unburrow, then, well, they're gonna get shot in the face.
Exactly. We do see Chappy already transitioning out of this, working in towards the Bailey nest, going Ling Bane. Third base is on the way. Meanwhile, Azure, he's got options. From here, he can either throw down a third CC to try and also get into the mid game, or just double down, throw down a couple more maxes, and hope and pray your opponent isn't ready for any kind of big counterattack.
I would hope for the latter.
I would as well.
But that is for our players to decide as they play along in this game. That is what it's all about, you know.
Yeah. We'll see what they end up deciding here. We'll see if the boys do end up getting pulled. As for the time being, Chappy is just droning as best he can. Techie on up as well. He hasn't gone for his Evo chambers yet. He just doesn't really have the economies to sustain that for the time being. He's just waiting for his lair to finish up so he can get into that bathing speed.
And in the meantime, Azure just gonna try to be as active as he can be across the map.
Oh yeah, exactly. Just, picking up whatever he can. He's gonna find a stray overlord here in the middle of the map as well. Got the systems on board and he gets another overlord. Yeah. You scared me.
Yeah. Kaboo. Surprise.
What was the play? Was Chappy intentionally trying to catch the Medivacs with his queens? Is that what's happening?
I'm gonna say yeah. I thought for a second that maybe he was just, borrowing his queens to keep them safe, but it wouldn't make sense, just him trying to lead the Medivacs into a bit of an ambush.
Yeah, that was the goal in the end, wasn't it? Oh my god, the queens, no!
We're targeted down, but they do borrow in the end. One bullet though, so I'll tuck in the end.
Please. See another scan here as Chappy is struggling to just bounce between the bases. He could argue, but he's got the supply lead. Kind of, but not really, because of course it is roaches. They are inflated supply. The queen goes down in the end. No anti-air whatsoever. Oh, those were the injecting queens as well. Oh
no.
Yeah, we're down to 2 queens here between the 3 bases. No, literally 0 creep spread at all coming out from Chappy. But that roach army, it's getting a little bit larger.
That's slowly but surely. Let's head on the work account as well against Azure. Things are looking up slightly for Chappy.
Things are looking on up here. Yeah. He's getting fully saturated on his 3 bases. Oh, Chappy. Upset that we now have a Raven here. We do not need scans anymore. Azure was listening to the chat. Just build a Raven. Forehead.
Yeah. It's free detection.
Just using it's true. Terran do have better tools. It is true.
But as a wise man once said, it's not about the tools.
It's about how you use them.
I think that was what they said, yeah.
Boy, here we go. As once again the trap is being laid, the queens are lying in. No, they're not. The Raven is just too good. It's just too good, puppy.
Yeah, it gives detection. It throws out an anti-armor missile, takes in a couple of volleys in, and the Marines clean up everything that's left. I don't think there's going to be too much difficulty for Azure to just aim across the map and win at this point.
This is the power of the downside of Roach Ravager is that man with gun is just a superior unit at the end of the day. He just stims and wins on forward. Chappy barely has anything left to defend. All of his queens were taken down. He brought almost every single queen over for that push, and it just got shut down in the middle of the map. He did get all the tanks at least, but what about the Marines?
Well, they're still alive and they're still attacking. GG is called. Azure will take that best of 5 seeding match 3-0. Whew. Well played.
GG, well played. Congratulations to Azure as he takes that series 3-0. And again, Chappy is still qualified for the tournament. So is Azure. They're not fighting for their spots in the tournament. They're fighting for seeding here as Azure moves on to face Probe.
He does a little bit of a different matchup here. Going to be TVP rather than TVZ.
And
we'll see how that goes for him.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit. Yeah. What's up? Yeah, Yaku. Thank you so much for joining me today. You weren't even supposed to be here at the start of the broadcast, mate.
I regret not taking your instructions to wake up later and jump in the middle.
Yaku is dead. But yes, originally Yaku was only supposed to come in like halfway through the tournament and then help me out from there, but he was there from the beginning. So thank you so much, Yaku. Thank you so much for joining me. I know you are insanely tired. I know you are insanely hungry as well. So thank you so much, everyone. Check out Yaku's Twitch, twitch.tv/Yakuzaku1, Empora Yakuzaku on Twitter. Again, thank you for joining me. Thank you, Yaku. Thank you.
You too. Yeah, enjoy it, chat. I'm not streaming this month.
Take care of yourself, man. Take care. Take care.
I will. You should do that as well. As you continue on. Question mark?
I'll figure that out, man. I'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
All right. Yeah, you don't want me distracting you when you figure that out. Bye.
Ciao.
Bella.
With that, and then there was one. So yes, Azure moves on to face Probe for another seeding match. Again, everyone, give a special shout out to Yaku. You know, if it wasn't for Yaku, I would not be here. I would be dead as well. You know, just ruining my voice trying to solo cast all of this. So yes, thank you so much, Yaku. Thank you so much. With that, Azure moves on to face Probe in another best of 5. But I don't know if they're going to actually play it out. Is Probe online? As I don't know if Probe is even online. So if he isn't online, then Azure may just claim the walkover win. If he is online, then they will just get their vetoes underway and we will have another series before us. Thank God. Okay, it looks like there is no other seeding match. Phew. Good job today, man. I'm sad you killed my son, but good job. All right, so it's not as bad as we thought. Okay, so there is no Yaku gets a gold star. Exactly, there is no other qualifying match. ZvT unwinnable. There is no other qualifying match, so Azure, Chappy, Probe, and Piglet have all made it through. Congratulations. And I know there were some people that were a little bit worried, like, is there gonna be, like, is that it? Are there only 4 players? There's a second qualifying match, second qualifying bracket tomorrow. So be sure you're here tomorrow to see who else makes it through. There are a lot of strong players, and NXZ was pointing out a couple of missing players as well. We already mentioned that Rise should show up tomorrow, but Peppy was missing, and that makes me a little bit scared. Because as much as I love my boys Oreo and Starduck, and I want them to make it through, and I know that they can, Peppy is a terrifying opponent, and if he wakes up tomorrow to play in the qualifier, he's going to be a wild card. A wild card because we don't know his current state of play, we don't know what level he's at, but peak Peppy can beat anyone, absolutely anyone. So Peppy is going to be another wild card in there. Run Amok was looking pretty strong as well, and he can have another good showing. We have Vivid, we have Econsices, we have Pez. We have Seether. I can't believe that Seether has to come back as well. Oh my god, it's gonna be crazy. Seether is coming back. So it's gonna be a wild day tomorrow, a wild day. So be sure you're there for the final qualifying brackets. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I hope you had a great afternoon of StarCraft and morning of StarCraft. We're not done. I'm gonna go and try and have like a quick 2-hour nap. I'm gonna set all the alarms because we have another cast this evening. If you're a fan of Oreo, I know there are some fans in the chat, and if you want more of Oreo is gonna be representing the CranKy Ducklings and playing in World Team League tonight. I believe we already have the lineups. Can I find it? Did we retweet it on our Twitter? We are going to be playing against Invictus Gaming, so a bit of a rematch. Did we not retweet them? We should have. No, the graphic is honestly looking really good. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. So we are going to be playing in World Team League tonight, and we're going to be casting that. WTL. World WTL SE2 on Twitter. I love the graphics that they made. But yes, we're going to be playing against Invictus Gaming, and we already have the lineups revealed. I just want to show them on stream if I can. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Open image in new tab, and open the tab in this browser source. We're doing it live, people. We're doing it live. There we go. I don't think it's going to... Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to see it quite well. Can I zoom in? Zoom in, papi, zoom in. Enhance! There it is. Invictus Gaming versus CranKy Ducklings. I love the font that they used. We start off the night with Coffee versus Oreo in a TVZ. We continue the night with XY versus Patty Mac in a TVP, and we end the night with Maxed versus Vindicta in another PVT. So that is going to be tonight at 10 p.m. These are all best of twos, by the way. It is a unique World Team League format, and of course we, the CranKy Ducklings, did make it all the way to World Team League. We had an amazing run, and we've been having a wild time. It's been great to see our players get a lot of exposure and get a lot of like notoriety as well. A lot of people internationally, like casters and players, have been like giving us like a lot of props and a lot of commendations just for like how well our players have been doing. So it feels good, man. Feels good that we're getting a little bit of love for this. So yeah, that is going to be our first Code S series tonight at 10 p.m. I'm going to be casting alongside Azure Bro. So we're going to be joining forces there together and make sure that everyone can see as much of the shaft of Voltron as possible. It's a very inside joke. Shout out to the people that understood that. So yeah, it is going to be that best of 7 with best of 2s in between. There is an ace match as well in case it does lead towards that direction. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Next week we play against Onside Gaming. That's Maru's team. Yo, we're going up against Maru and Solar next week. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane. So be sure you're there tonight. I'm gonna do my best to get some rest and get some food and hopefully be at 100% for our cast. And then after that, we go to bed. We wake up in the morning and we get back into things with the second qualifier for PAX Australia. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. If you enjoyed our casting and if you want more of it, I promise that usually our casting is a lot more lively. Just Yaku and I, we got really worn out towards the end. Like, it was a bit of a struggle towards the end, not gonna lie. God, there were even certain things that I said that I knew weren't right, but my brain wasn't where it needed to be. It was So I apologize. I apologize for the shaky casting. But thank you so much for the support. Stick around. We're going to give someone else a raid, and we'll see you guys in 5 hours, 5.5 hours for World Team League. Until then, thanks for watching. Ciao. Ciao.